In Zimbabwe, social media giant Facebook and messaging service WhatsApp have been identified as the leading drivers of internet use. That's provided a platform for Mobile Community Zimbabwe, a citizen journalism initiative that reports stories which wouldn't normally be covered in media that's predominantly state-controlled.
We train young people, young Zimbabweans, to use mobile phones to tell stories from their communities, and we use open source software on mobiles, and they tell stories from their communities in different formats: audio, video, or still pictures.
Social media is crucial for Mobile Community Zimbabwe. That's how it reaches its audience.
You want to disseminate them to Zimbabweans across the country and abroad, right? And the way to do that is to use these social platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and etc. And to a very large extent, WhatsApp. We found that it's so easy for videos to go viral on WhatsApp.
But services like WhatsApp are now beyond the reach of many Zimbabweans. Last month, the government hiked data prices by up to 500%, and mobile phone operators were ordered to suspend data promotions.
And that was the way that the majority of Zimbabweans were accessing the internet. And without that, a lot of people will not then be able to download even a 10 megabyte size video, you know, because, I mean, bread and butter issues come first. And in an economy such as this one, where people are trying to keep body and soul together, I mean, yeah, that $1 goes a long way doing something else.
The price increase comes as anger within Zimbabwe is growing over the government's handling of a failing economy, prompting demonstrations, many of them coordinated on social media. Social media has emboldened Zimbabweans to stand up to the government, making it a threat to President Robert Mugabe's grip on power. In response, the ruling party has drafted new legislation, the Computer Crime and Cyber Crime Bill, legislation which analysts say will effectively stifle dissent.
What the government seems to want to do, as it often does, is to try and regulate, I say repress, the use of this medium that could have quite a huge effect on the upcoming election season. And the answer to this is the cybercrime law. There are a number of problems with this law. The first one is that it criminalizes supporting hostile behavior. Obviously, the bill does not define what hostile behavior is. But the problems with the law don't end there. The law also allows the police, with a warrant, sometimes without, to just storm a person's home or their office and seize their computer, their electronic devices, including a smartphone, a cell phone, and take it. And go through all that information and look for whatever they're looking for and look at things that they're not entitled to look at, in severe breach of a person's right to privacy.
Under Mugabe's 36-year rule, Zimbabwe has long had a tradition of crushing dissent. As the country heads into an election season, the crackdown on the streets and on the web is sure to intensify.